I'm in Salad and I saw Autofocus. It is directed by Paul Schrader. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This is requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, you can do that at patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. The movie starts as a biography. Before I continue further, this is about Bob Crane and John Carpenter, okay? And while I was watching this, I was pretty intrigued because I was like, okay, this is immediately an experience of you're going to get what you're going to get, John and also Bob. Why am I calling them by their first names? I don't know them that well. Well, anyway, this movie was a little bit weird. This is hence the untraditional mint salad sauce style. This movie was a little bit weird and hard for me to follow while I was watching it. So from what I gathered, this movie is basically Bob Crane is like a guy, and we have John Carpenter. He's like, oh, I got some. It's not VHSs. This is before VHSs, but it was like cameras and videos, and at some point he was able to make digital cameras. Man, it was kind of hard to tell the timepiece of this, but the story of this was pretty entertaining. Like, if I had to guess, it would take place during the 70s. And also, I like how during this movie, Bob Crane has a wife, and John Carpenter has a big house but no wife. But is it like a camera fanatic? He likes filming things, and what he does is film a lot of sex acts that Bob Crane gets into. And I'm like, okay, Bob Crane, why are you cheating on your wife? This is cheating. I'm not a fan of this. This is infidelity. Not good. Not good at all. I don't think what Bob Crane is doing is very morally sound. I think what John Carpenter is doing is completely fine because he's single. And he's just having sex with a bunch of chicks, right? So it's completely fine for him to be doing that. But you're married. Married! Dude. You want the wife to find out? Of course the wife is like, why are you being so distant to me? Like, why the heckity heck are you just, like, not paying attention? You're being gone. Oh, you're saying it's work? Oh, I've been working a lot, says Bob Crane. Meanwhile, he's having these sex parties, there's orgies. I like the amount of naked people in this. There's a lot of booba. I like the amount of booba in this movie. But Bob Crane is not thinking with his head. He's thinking with his head. So I just don't think he's making good decisions here. And the wife eventually figures out. She does always find out. Like, there's a lot of fun, insane stuff that happened through the movie that I think you have to just watch if you're interested in this sort of thing. Like, definitely watch for the amount of booba that there is. Like, that is a strong selling point of this movie. But the entire plot is just basically, yeah, this guy is caught by his wife having a bunch of orgies with his friend. Because this friend, like, has taped all of them. Also, I think that Bob Crane does a disservice because he's like, wait, why are you filming this? And then he takes the tape. And so his fucking wife is going to find out. Like, seriously? That's stupid. Leave the tape there or burn it, do something with it, but don't have it so your wife can easily access it. And that is exactly what happens in this movie. I think Bob Crane gets what he deserves. I hope that John Carpenter has more sex with chicks. Bob Crane just ruined his life over his friend's obsessive need to film himself having sex. And he's a sex addict. Like, openly and admittedly a sex addict. Weirdly enough, Crane gets murdered. Like, kind of in a really sudden way that I wasn't really expecting. But, like, we have Bob Crane and the wife relationship. He could have just, like, stayed divorced, I guess, because he cheated on her essentially without telling her. But the death part, I don't think is so deserved. I mean, he probably, like, really pissed off a lot of people, so that kind of makes sense. But, like, just the end of the movie is like, oh, well, no one's found out how Bob Crane died. Or who killed him, rather. They know how he died. It's in the movie. They don't know who killed him. And that's just interesting how they thought that Carpenter would be the one who kills them, but he's like, he's just a sex addict. Well, he's not gonna put murder on top of his sexual activities. Jeez. This was a fine and fun, what is it called? A documentary? No, it's not a documentary, because this film style is, it's like shot like a movie. It's all cinematic, but the contents of it is based on true fact. So it's a biography. That's what it's called. It's biography, just like Temple Grandin is. You know, it was pretty insane, this dude's life, and the insanity of this dude's life to the end was pretty insane for me to watch. Would I recommend it? Sure, if you're into that. Big booba, there's some big booba. I like all the different sex positions. It was pretty nice to watch this movie. But honestly, I don't remember anything in particular that stands out except for like the dumb stuff that Bob Crane did to get himself caught. So I honestly would give this movie like a solid like 6.7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. You can also like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on a channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. If you'd like to request a movie in the comments below, you can do that. Or you can fast track a movie review at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month. $3 a month, how to draw Pokemon tutorials, posted there early and first on patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help spread the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree to find the way that you can help support the daily grind of all these daily movie reviews. So you can go here, and until next time I'm inside the saw, I'll say like to my Sakurtan's big bits.